Since I've been doing this, I feel like I know myself for the first time in my life.
Feeling connected, a sense of belonging.
Being connected to the land gives you a sense of being connected to something so much bigger than you. Hi, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Alister.
And we run Nature Connections. Welcome to land out here and welcome to our teepee.
Right now it is going into winter, so the land may seem a little bit barren. However, there are still many things that we can find and harvest.
Alright, let's try you. All of our human ancestors, up until only a few generations ago, got all of their food from nature. There was no grocery stores, there were no refrigerators. You certainly couldn't just walk into a store and be like, I don't feel like this brand today, I'm gonna get this brand instead. Like, you know, cattail's a cattail, and acorn's an acorn. There we go. Whew. I guess I'm kind of sentimental about the idea of losing all of this information that has allowed our species to exist. If we lose this type of information, if we ever have a crisis where, for instance, we suddenly don't have any access to electricity, what are we going to do? I'm going to be harvesting some white pine needles, so we're going to make a coniferous tea. I am taking right up against the branch. Realistically, with such a big tree, it probably doesn't matter too much, but in general, when you're harvesting from plants, it's usually better to harvest near the base so that you don't have, just so that it can have the opportunity to heal and grow better. Often the medicine you need is right there on the land where you are, staring you in the face, and we don't know how to value it. We don't know who's there.
Back in the day, before we had oranges and lemons being constantly shipped from California, this would have been a very important source of vitamin C.
And around this time of the year, our ancestors wouldn't have been relying so much on harvesting, but they would also be focusing a lot on using what they had preserved throughout the seasons beforehand. So in the warm seasons, they would have been drying herbs, collecting nuts, drying fruits, harvesting anything they could, because we're coming into the long cold and there's not as much available.
We consider ourselves like students that are continuing to learn. And the way that we continue to learn is by passing on what has been taught to us.
I'd say my heart is happy and grounded.
Quite happy, kind of full.
Working with the skills of our ancestors has been kind of like coming home.